Hello everyone. Our today's topic is Copilot Studio Basics. So what is Copilot Studio? Copilot Studio is a complete conversational AI platform that empowers us to create copilots using natural language or a graphical user interface. With the help of copilots, we can engage with customers and employees in multiple languages across websites, mobile apps, and Microsoft Teams. Please also note that Power Virtual Agents (PVA), which used to create chatbots, is now part of Copilot Studio. You can try Copilot Studio for free, but for premium experience, you have to buy. Let's start with demonstration. I have logged in with my corporate account. In this demonstration, we are creating a basic bot or Copilot, and we will cover complete generative AI features in other videos. This is the home page of Copilot Studio. Click on Copilots. Click on New Copilot. Give the name of Copilot. You can choose the language that you want to speak. This section is about generative AI, which we will cover later on. If I click on Edit Advanced Options, I can choose an icon. We have option over here to include lesson topics. So what are these lesson topics? If I keep this option enabled, I'll get 3 lesson topics for learning purpose for beginners. I'll cover this in my demonstration. If you are beginner, you can keep solution and schema settings as it is. Click on create. Now we have our first Copilot ready. If I click on topics, we got total 7 topics and 8 system topics. Lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3 are topics which came itself because we chose the option in the advanced settings. Let me create another Copilot. This time I have cleared this checkbox. This is our second Copilot. Please notice that lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3 topics are not present. Let's go back to home screen. Let's delete second Copilot. Please notice that this Copilot can be created easily without the need for data scientists or developers. Now let's talk about topics. Topics basically determine the logic of dialogues for the predictable scenarios. We may define a topic as a dialogue tree that describe how your Copilot respond to user queries. For basic learning purpose, let me open lesson 1 topic. So this dialogue tree or topic triggers when somebody passes these phrases. We may add more phrases like maybe opening hours. Whenever a user type any of this phrase, this topic triggers and following messages are presented to user. After showing message to end user, it redirects to another topic, which is the end of conversation. You can see topic from here. End of conversation is a system topic which asks you few questions and act accordingly. Let's test this topic. Before testing, if you want, you can keep tracking on. It helps us to follow along during execution. For example, it jumps to end of conversation topic, rating. So you can see that in Copilot Studio, you already have ready-made basic infrastructure ready to start quickly. Similarly, we can browse through more lesson topics and see how this works. But based on business requirement, we need to create topics as per our business. So let me show you how to create topic manually and via Copilot. Blank topic manually. Ask a question. Let me save it. Let me put a phrase which will call my newly defined topic. Very simple Copilot in which we have created our topic manually. But in complex scenarios, we have to create a lot of topics. So defining manual topic requires a lot of time, efforts, and domain expertise. There is a faster way to create topics. Topic, create from description with Copilot. Ask for user name, age, date of birth, and respond back to customer. So with the help of Copilot, we got topic. We can modify phrases if you want, questions, and response back. This topic or tree of dialogues given by Copilot to us, we can modify it further or use as it is. Let me try this thing. So you can see just providing natural language prompt to Copilot, it created a full functional topic for you. Now you can see we have some predefined topics and two topics are just created by us, demographic one and untitled. Apart from these topics, we also have system topics. As a beginner, I recommend do not modify any of system topic as of now. Let's consider a scenario. A end user or a customer asks for something which is not present in any topic. For example, what is price of course? As this phrase is not matching with any topic, so I got the answer, I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that. Can you try rephrasing? How I got this text? So why this Copilot behaving like this? Please notice that because it was not able to find the phrase, so it called the system topic fallback. Let me try same thing again. What is price of course? Second time same answer. Let me try third time. Third time answer is different. It's saying escalating to live agent. So how it behaving like this? So let me show you. Earlier, in the case 1 and case 2, it was going to fallback topic. In third case, it's going to escalate topic. So why it behaving like this? So let me show you how it behaving like this. As my phrase was, what is the price of course? And there is no relevant topic, so it called fallback topic. Condition is fallback count less than 3. In second case, I was getting this message. I'm sorry. When I asked the same thing third time, so in that case, it went to all other conditions, move to escalate topic. Escalate topic is calling talk to agent, because in some scenarios in call centers, at first level you talk to chatbot or copilot, at second level you talk to live agent. So how to solve this problem? If I want to know price of course or something like that, I have to define some kind of topic in the copilot. Based on business requirement, we may have to define hundreds of topics which require a lot of time, efforts, and domain expertise. So how to solve this issue? How to solve this problem in least possible time in best effective way? So here come the power of generative AI. Remember, at time of creation of Copilot, there is option for generative AI, which I left to describe full letter section. Let me talk about the topic now. So it was the option. So we want to use this option in our Copilot now. I'll go to settings, I'll go to generative AI. I'll enable this option, boost conversational coverage with generative answers. Let's suppose I have a website which have all the answers of pricing of courses and other business items. So I can provide my public website over here. For example, let me keep on. Now you can see that now I got the answer for the prompt, and the output is coming from business website. So we have to understand, you cannot anticipate all type of question that your customer going to ask. So you cannot define hundreds of topics, but in this way that I shown to you, you can connect your public website to Copilot Studio. Let me try a few more prompts. Okay, you also got the answer from website. In case you feel you have information on website but you're not able to find that, in Copilot you can do one thing. Under Copilot content moderation options, move from high to low. In high we have fewer answers but more accurate responses. In low you have more answers but less accurate answers. So you can see what suits you more, high, medium or low. Apart from public website, you can also use SharePoint websites, OneDrive, you can upload documents, and you can also do many other things with the help of generative AI. But as I mentioned earlier, this video is basic video about Copilot Studio. I'll create more videos in context of more advanced generative AI features. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I will be happy to solve your queries further. Please mention in comment box or refer my website, which I have given in description. Please subscribe to my channel to see such demonstrations. Thank you.